I wanted to show off the books that I got on my little free library tour today. I had all of these in order for the Read ICT book categories, but my last video cut me off, and so I got them a little out of order now. But a few of these I already had, but mostly I got at the little free libraries today. So for this, I got this one for a book with a map category. That's number 1. Over the Edge of the World by Lawrence Bergreen. And this is another choice for a book with a map. The Last Voyagers by Lorraine Boissonnault. And on the next category, a book that you meant to read last year. Let's see, I'm just going to go in order. Evidence That Demands a Verdict. I meant to read this last year. I had ordered it from Thrift Books, and it's been sitting on my nightstand for a while. So I got that one. And category number 3 is a book about something lost or found. So with that, it's not a thing. I got a few choices for that. This one is about a little girl that's found, and AJ is the bookshop owner, finds 2-year-old Maya with a note attached to her asking the owner to look after her. So I'm excited to read that one. That one sounds really interesting. And similarly, The Home for Unwanted Girls by Joanna Goodman. In this one, a woman is forced to give her child up for adoption, and so she lost her, and then she ends up finding her again. And so the next category is a collection. Could be of stories or of poems, essays. So I got a couple of choices for that here. I have The Order of Us, a Moms Who Write anthology, which I had already. That's a writer's group that I'm in. And then there's also this short story collection, The Wisdom of Father Brown, which I got at one of the little free libraries today. So the next one on the list, a book by or about someone neurodivergent. Today I got this book at Watermark, A Room Called Earth by Madeline Ryan, and that's about an autistic woman. A book set in space. For that, I'm going to read The Creator and the Cosmos. So I had that one already. It's been sitting on my bookshelf for a while. I think I've read bits and pieces of it and skimmed over it, but I haven't read the whole thing, so I'm going to use that one for set in space. And a book someone told you not to read. This one's funny because I posted that, and I don't remember anybody ever telling me not to read something. They probably have at some point, but I don't remember. My friend wrote this book, and she commented, "Not to read this book." I'm going to count that. So that's my book for that category. A book with a season in the title. I had a really hard time today finding a book with a season in the title. So I found this at one of the little free libraries. And obviously fall is a season, but I don't know if it's referring to the season of fall in the title, or if that's like the fall of civilization, or how that's meant, but I'll have to read it to find out because it's unclear in the blurb. It's the main character, or I think both of the main characters live in a town called Angel's Fist, but I'm not sure what's meant by Angel's Fall. But I'm going to go ahead and count that one for that. A book featuring an animal's sidekick. Okay, so I got a couple of choices for that. I got The Cat Who Saved Books by Sosuke Natsukawa. I'm sure I messed that up. This is a choice for that. I don't remember if I mentioned, I feel like this could go in 2 categories. This has got this animal sidekick, and then also it goes in the lost and found category, I feel like, because this woman, a couple, as you can see here, has a teenage daughter that the woman's husband didn't know about show up on the doorstep. So in a way, I feel like he lost her, and then he found her as well, and they both found her. So I'm always fascinated in stories like that. So let's see, what else? I think I had another animal sidekick one. So A Cat in the Dark. So that's another choice for animal sidekick that I got at one of the little free libraries today. And a book with a recipe. I got a few choices for books with recipes. The White House Chef. And I got that one at one of the little free libraries. This one looks interesting. It's got a bunch of recipes in it. And this one I got at Dollar Tree. This one sounds good. It's got some recipes in it. And a book published the year that I turned 16, which was 2004. I had this one on my shelf already. And it's kind of, the plot kind of reminds me of Overboard, except, well, so she's been pushed overboard by her husband, and then now she's trying to get revenge. So, yeah, a little bit different, but still kind of reminds me of Overboard. And a book by an Indigenous author. So I have two choices for that I got at Watermark today. Never Whistle at Night, and it's an anthology, so it could also work for the category of a collection. And They're There. So this has got, I don't know, I kind of wonder if this is kind of like a collection too. Well, it says it follows 12 characters. So I'm not sure if the stories are all just happening all at once or 12 different stories put together. But that's what I got.